A theft on campus has police investigating.
And one of our very own alumni returns home for a special visit.
Now for another semester of NSU News, it's Thursday, October 15th. I'm Katie Quibido.
And I'm Doug Perry. Thank you for joining us. Your news starts now. A thief is loose on campus. Detective Doug Prescott and University Police are investigating the second alleged theft of the NSU Athletic Department property, according to the current source. The first instant when the property was reported stolen was on September 9th, after the first home football game, where 2 decorative banners were taken from Turpin Stadium. The most recent theft occurred last Monday on October 5th, when someone broke into the NSU Fieldhouse and stole 2 highly specialized video cameras and 2 large flat-screen televisions. It is highly speculated that these 2 thefts are not related. On a bright note, the 100th edition of the Potpourri wins an award. NSU's Jeffrey Scholler brings us the story.
The Potpourri. We all know what it is, but do we know what it does? There have been 100 editions of the Potpourri on Northwestern's campus, but other than turning 100, it looks like they have something more to celebrate. This yearbook receives first place in the College Yearbook Publications category. This award is given by the American Scholastic Press Association and has been won by the Potpourri at least 3 times. But what makes the 100th edition so special? Bethany Frank, editor-in-chief of the Potpourri, said this.
And so it was definitely different. It was all eyes on us for that year because it was the big, centennial edition, and then Brandy's staff who knew nothing. So it was definitely, we were feeling around in the dark and just kind of learning what was yearbook, because that was a big debate. Yearbook's a different type of journalism, and so we got to figure that out together for the big edition.
Other staff members expressed their joys for winning this competition, but for sophomore journalism major Taylor Graves, it also is a personal victory.
I didn't know much about yearbook writing, and I learned a lot from the staff, and so that was special. And the fact that I had articles in the winning of, the 100th edition and everything was really special to me. I can look back on that and smile and think of happy memories, so yeah.
And with this award under their belt, one can only imagine what's in store for next year's yearbook.
Most likely say is everyone's up for a surprise. We're still new, we're still a very green staff, which is beautiful. Because everyone, we get to still define what a yearbook is. And so everyone's up for a surprise.
Reporting for NSU News, I'm Jeffrey Scholler.
NSU alumnus Josh Green returns to campus on Tuesday, October 20th to speak on the topic of New Frontiers Merging the Media. Green is a winner of the Edward R. Murrow Award for Integrity and Excellence in Reporting. He works for WNCN-TV in Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina, which is one of the top 30 markets in the nation. He graduated from NSU in 2003 with a broadcasting journalism degree. As a student here at NSU, Green received his early training from student media such as the Potpourri, the Current Sauce, and NSU News. Today, Green works to train other journalists on how to shoot and write and edit for broadcasting news and the web. The presentation is in the Ora G. Williams News Studio, which is room 142 in Kaiser Hall. Admission is free and open to the public. Tent Man brings art to the forefront of NSU's campus. Reporter LaKimbria Williams goes inside and brings us the story.
Who is Tent Man? That's the question that many NSU students and faculty members have been asking themselves since they've started to notice the tent Set up outside the Creative Performing and Arts Building, Corbin Wayne Culver, an NSU graduate student from Illinois, made his life into an art project for 22 days by becoming Tent Man. When asked why he was doing this, Culver said,
"It's not out of necessity that I'm living in a tent. It's for art."
By living in a tent outside, he wanted to create more of an art presence on Northwestern's campus. After reading Culver's proposal for his class, Associate Professor Matthew DeFord said,
"My first thought was we're going to have to obtain some permission."
After obtaining permission, Tent Man got to work. One of his first major projects was building a community canvas. The canvas is located on the porch behind the Kappa building and changes daily. Friday, he pirate-style buried a treasure and hosted a treasure hunt. DeFord, who participated in the hunt, said this about the hunt and other things Culver did.
I think the results of it were very nice. The fact that they were able to engage in some nice dialogue about his art throughout the campus, that people were involved in it, and so it really brought art to the forefront.
Reporting for NSU News, I'm LaKimbria Williams.
It has come time once again for Northwestern State University's homecoming celebration. This year marks the 125th anniversary of NSU, with festivities being held all day on Saturday, October 24th. The events will start off with a 5K fun run beginning at 8 a.m. in front of the RAC. NSU students, alumni, and fans are welcome to participate. The entry fee is $10, which includes a t-shirt and a prize for the winners. For more information, contact Carmel Borg at 318-357-4360. A homecoming luncheon will be held for the NSU alumni and friends at the Natchitoches Event Center from 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Social hour starts at 11:30 a.m. and lunch will be served from 12:30 p.m. Attire is business casual, and guests are required to RSVP by October today. For tickets and more information, contact Connie White at 318-357-4270 or email whitec@nsula.edu. The homecoming parade will start at 3 p.m. on the NSU campus and go to Front Street and then come to an end in the NSU practice field. The pep rally will begin at 4:30 p.m. at the designated tailgating grounds, where Dr. Webb, head coach Bradley Pivito, and the homecoming honorees will be acknowledged. Demon tailgating will take place until 6:30 p.m., where the NSU Alumni Association and the Student Alumni Association will sell Cajun dinners for $5. The homecoming game this year will be the Demons versus the Texas State Bobcats. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. NSU and LSMA students will be admitted for free with a current ID. For ticket purchase, contact Adam Johnson at 318-357-4268 or email johnsona@nsula.edu. For more information about the upcoming homecoming activities, contact NSU Alumni Office at 318-357-4414.